All right, so if you're doing everything that you've been told to get in shape, but you're not getting the results you want in your fitness or health, it's likely because your hormones are totally screwed up. Now, the thing is, when it comes to hormones, there's lots of factors. There's your nutrition, your workouts, there's even just reducing the plastics you're using when you're drinking water and so forth. I mean, there's so many factors, but the number one factor is your sleep. And really your circadian rhythm. It deals with your hormone production. Sleep and circadian rhythm, they're pretty hand in hand. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you how to get the best sleep of your entire life. And so there's a few hacks you can do. First and foremost, you want to make sure you're in bed before 10 p.m. You see, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. are the golden hours of sleep. And so the way I like explaining this is like, have you ever gone to bed at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and felt good the next day? Even if you got 8 hours of sleep, I'm gonna guess no. And that's because the golden hours are 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. So that's the first thing you can do. The second thing is make sure you're going to bed at the same exact time every single night, or at least within a 30-minute gap of each other. Now, it's okay if you have like one day where you fall out of that pattern or whatever. You wanna at least get 6 days at the same exact time or close to it. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, Adam, sometimes I'm just not tired before 10 p.m. I'm a night owl. I have a hard time going to sleep. And so again, this is where your circadian rhythm comes into play. What you want to do here is get sunlight exposure as early in your day as possible. This is going to kickstart your daytime hormones, and when nighttime comes, you're going to produce serotonin and melatonin earlier in the night, which is going to make you more tired. And so by getting this sunlight, first of all, it helps increase your testosterone too, but it also helps you go to bed earlier, be tired earlier in the night. And then the next thing is you really have to be aware at these blue lights. So you might be wondering, well, what is blue light? And essentially, it's when you're looking on your phone, you're looking at a screen, there's all these vibrant colors. Now, you might think they're harmless, but the reality is they're extremely harmful. And so you have to think about it. Look at all these platforms. They, especially like Facebook and Instagram or whatever it may be, their business model is they hold your attention and then advertisers give them the money. So their entire business is about holding your attention. And in order to maximize this, so they maximize their profits, what they're gonna do is they spend hundreds of millions of dollars per year figuring out how to make these things more addicting. That's why if you go on Facebook, sometimes you're just scrolling and scrolling without processing information. It's because the lights are producing things in your brain, chemicals that you don't want in there. And so if you're trying to go to bed in like an hour, but the whole time you're watching movies or you're scrolling through social media, seeing all these vibrant colors, it's gonna make it way more difficult for you to go to bed. So what I recommend you do is if you have a phone, who doesn't have a phone? Okay, anyways, grab it and put it on grayscale at night. And you're gonna notice a few things. Firstly, the phone's gonna be ugly. You're gonna look at it and be like, I don't wanna use this. And that's because all those chemicals aren't being released in your brain anymore. And the second thing is you could download Flux on your computer or your Mac. And basically it's gonna help reduce the blue light so that you can use your electronics at night and still not have the ramifications when you're trying to go to bed. Now, I still don't recommend using your electronics because look, going to sleep is about shutting off your mind. If you don't do that, you're gonna struggle to fall asleep and stay asleep. So this brings us into the last thing that I recommend is you want to focus on really building sleep habits. And so what I recommend you do is you have a night routine. And so personally what I do is like an hour before bed, turn off all electronics, put away my phone, no more, I'm done. Outside world cannot contact me. And then from there, I do things that help me calm myself, that ground myself. I start doing stretching and do some yoga, and then I meditate and do some breath work. And then I do that every single day at the same exact time. And now when I start my night routine, I'm just starting to just naturally be grounded and be ready for sleep. And so I just want to say that the last thing here is sleep is a skill that you get better at. If you commit to this and you apply what I just told you in this video for about 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you're gonna get the best sleep of your life, you're gonna start getting optimal hormone levels, and you're gonna see all these results start packing on in your fitness and health life. Now, if you found this video helpful, then please make sure to like it or subscribe for more daily videos.